3s without the possibility of destroying them, obviously, just to dive some people, kill some heroes. And yeah, I mean, every team has like their own little crazy moments in this tournament so far. But as you go deeper into the tournament, usually things start to settle down a bit more. And you know my opinion of DP. Hero broken.
Death Prophet seems very strong. We've seen how survivable Death Prophet can be in fights. A couple Spirit Siphons out there, and all of a sudden it seems like that hero is unkillable. And well, up against Emo here over mid, who plays a very good Ember Spirit. It was nice to see him previously on that morph. I know him and flyfly are pretty interchangeable on that hero. He's usually the one who comes down to it when they're playing on this Ember. So we'll see how this matchup goes. Is this a matchup that favors one side heavily, or are we going to see it be pretty 50-50?
Yeah, I was about to say not to spit in your soup, but this Ember Spirit should not be having a good game. That's one of the strongest laners, especially against these melee heroes like Ember Spirit. There's just no point in the lane where you can ever really fight a DP. Like, even when you're level 6, you don't have the damage to take down DP unless there's rotations coming in. And just overall, I'm predicting a pretty tough game here.
So we'll see how Emo kind of works with what he's got at the moment. The mids from China have certainly been impressive overall, I'd say, throughout not only just this event and the league, but I look at the mids that play in that region, the matchups they have to go through all the time, because we saw it during the EVC league, like matchups that mids shouldn't have won end up somehow pulling through and really dominating, which was a bit of a surprise when you've got guys like Ori and Somnus as well as XM, and nothing to say that you have to play against. Like, you don't have a favorable matchup, it can be super one-sided, but these guys are pretty proficient with their heroes and make it work out.
Definitely. I mean, he's going to be doing fine for himself. As you said, Emo is a very skilled player, so I don't expect him to die or anything. He's just going to come out of the lane with a little disadvantage, hit level 6 eventually, and then just start roaming around the side lanes. Who are quite brittle, you know? Like, when this Ember rotates on the Dark Willow or Mars, they can die really easily. There's a lot of potential for plays there.
See how flyfly does on that gyro. Gyro does have IO with him, so getting
not a fan.
Full strength gyro IO. You're not a fan, really?
No. I just hate support IO. After seeing what a core IO can do, why would you ever put him on a support? No. It's like, I don't know. There's just no reason. It's like you're making the game hard for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you're putting yourself in shackles and you're tying your feet together during a marathon. Why would you do that?
Why would you, or what would you rather see in that spot other than an IO?
I mean, I would just love to see the IO core and gyro couple support even. That could work out pretty easily. We've seen it in a couple of games already. And just IO core is so absolutely strong with the line they have. No, maybe IG prefers the, I mean, obviously they prefer the carry gyro couple.
Wait, very a lot of damage. One more shot. And JC hit the kill on to Kaka. One there. Uncharacteristic mistake here from Kaka. He didn't hex him. He just didn't hex him. He had it off cooldown. He wanted to be absolutely perfect, but he can get it out in time. Pays with his life for it. The demon goes back to hell because. Yeah,
but now back again.
I knew you were going with that one. I got you. Oh, we got that wavelength from a distance.
Of course.
No matter what. He goes over mid, refills the bottle, trying to help Emo out. He's getting chased here by Leostyle, who's putting on the pressure. You said that this could be a matchup that Death Prophet really benefits in, and you're seeing that there where Ember's only got 15 CS, down by about 10, and JT gets really low. Now the Blade Fury, this might give an opportunity for Lion, but it's just a lack of health there for JT. You can't really go in.
Yeah, have one more crit there, JT would have died. Playing on knife's edge here.
Spike action.
No, it's been very long cooldown on low levels. What is shield explosion?
Ooh,
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Robotic shield doing quite a bit.
Yeah, he also refilled the bottle of the Pango on the Lion. why, you know, I know that you like it. The offlane bottle, your favorite item.
Something I mention every time I got picked up during the league.
Not this time, though.
These Chinese offlane players were picking it up every game.
Didn't you mention this time? You're losing your way, Speak Up.
I thought it had been enough, and people had been sick of me saying it. It was something that I repeated all the time. But he does have that offlane bottle, and I'm very excited to see it.
This arm was so timely. Oh my god, he just keeps getting disarmed. He's so lucky here on JT. A lot of unnecessary damage.
From your grasp.
Kaka trying to, easy 50-50 rune. Gaben smiled upon with Leostyle.
He's already
I wonder
having a
what he
great
did
time.
in the morning. Think he burned his wallet? Said Gaben.
Silence action, trying to disarm. He's not so lucky this time.
Be careful, yeah. Kaka taking a lot of damage himself. Really careful. One more swashbuckle.
Or Spike throws it onto
Yeah,
the
he
jug.
did
Was maybe looking at MJZ.
Healing ward
Is that-
efficiency here.
Hex coming through, and that's just to back up. They do have the healing ward. They're putting pressure onto this bottom lane. So how do you?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
How is burning the wallet? Is that the way to get the percentages to be higher?
I could just tell you what I did. I took out $10 one day. I burned it. I got 1 out of 2 runes.
Okay.
Next day, I was like, heck it. Burn my entire wallet, so I burned my entire wallet and I got every rune. But what Gaben didn't know is that I took all the money out beforehand. He didn't know. They didn't.
Okay. See, now for me, I thought it was
Radiant's
flying
top
up on the
tower
trail.
is under attack.
Easy kill.
Ooh, swashbuckle with the kill there. Kaka getting a kill on MJZ.
Yeah, MJC obviously didn't like my wallet joke too much. Wants to interrupt it ASAP.
He's trying to stop the explanation on how you can get every rune. It's a secret that not many people know, but we're telling it to the world here. He's trying to stop that from happening. And, you know, he does die, and we see this a lot. We see position 5s or really supports who just play a little bit aggressive, knowing that they might die, maybe thinking to themselves, yeah, if I die, it's early on, it's not the worst thing in the world, especially if I die to a support. I can just TP over mid, refill my mid's bottle, and make his lane a little bit easier. And that's exactly what he did. He goes over mid.
Many times. It feels really good for heroes like DP. Oh, he must be careful here.
Born
Rep
of
out,
regeneration.
available as well. Mid tower's gonna take a lot of damage here. Gonna get
Dire's
silenced
middle
up.
tower is under attack.
Oh, Frank!
Oh, all down. Frank falling. He threw down the arena. Flyfly is able to get that kill. If Kaka and Ali up towards top, and that is a big kill for them. Frank is a big part of one. Predator made it success, and they're going to go in. They've got themselves a slight results here. Change come through as well. The rolling thunder coming out for Change. 5 minutes. And Crew's crown ends up popping. Leostyle is the one who's being totally up, but getting a lot of healing from that exorcism running out. And he's doing so much damage here. He hasn't killed anybody just yet on the side of IG, but he's going to continue to chase. Look for Emo, who already onto the high ground. On the Bramble Maze as well as here. That locks up Wi-Fi. They can get the kill out of the gyrocopter. They will find one finally. And you talked about at the beginning of the game how broken Death Prophet feels, and well,
Dire's bottom
right
tower
there goes
is
from
under
a sliver
attack.
to full and helps to get a kill.
Yeah, no problem, man. You think you can kill me with 5 heroes? Nope. Try bringing 6 next time.
Radiant's courier has been
Absolutely ridiculous
killed.
how much he healed. And
But
they got the
not for
bot
me.
power. In the meantime, free farm here on Juggernaut again. Popping the net worth. Already 1k lead. What a radiant sight here. And you can just see the Ember Spirit only sitting at 2.8k net worth. Finding, or he's struggling to find a foothold in this game. Sam is not the greatest comeback hero. Didn't find any kills on the map yet. It'll be tough.
And he's really going to find himself
Dire's
slowed
top
down.
tower
It's
is
not like the
under
gyro's
attack.
going to all of a sudden come out and do a lot with the timing so far. Like, we really would have wanted some help here from Emo. And no TP just yet. They're thinking about going to got the healing ward on the high ground, so let's see if that's going to be enough. Missile comes in as well as the Rocket Barrage. They'll get that kill there. They'll look over now at the Abaddon and push off MJZ. So both heroes going down on the side of Thunder Predator. Good rotation from IG to at least get something back. They did lose that gyro earlier over mid.
Pretty big mistake by Juggernaut. He saw them rotate in. He had enough time to TP out with the spin, but he just chose not to. Perhaps felt a little bit too confident. He gets taken out pretty easily here. Unnecessary death. It happens to the best of us. Death Prophet, Arcane Rune, bottled up, Exorcism off cooldown. We have seen last time what kind of damage this can do.
Dire's
So
structures are
maybe
fortified.
IG this time wanting to dodge that fight.
Yeah, I think if you want Emo to kind of recover a little bit, he's going to need time, and you probably don't want to fight unless you're bringing all 5 over, which they did in the previous engagement, and it didn't work out with any
Radiant's
kills. They ended up
bottom
ending,
tower
you know,
is
they ended up
under
losing the gyrocopter instead. Our spike missing, and that'll be a missed attempt from IG.
Would have been a free kill. He wasn't level 6
Dire
yet.
are scanning.
Now though, he is level 6, so no opportunity to kill him anymore.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
We'll have that borrowed time to work with. MoOz on this Dark Willow. First
Dang.
phase ban was the Earth Spirit, so I'm
Dire's
wanting to
top
see
tower
what MoOz
is
is going to
under
pull
attack.
out with this Dark Willow. He seems to be disrupting quite a bunch of heroes in these fights so far. I mean, the Cursed Crown as well as the Bramble Maze, of course, caught flyfly. So I've just been really impressed by his play so far. I want to see what he's got with the Dark Willow going further. I'm just, especially after yesterday's perfect sided.
Tell you what he got. He got a perfect combo with the Mars. Mars ult plus Dark Willow ult, of course, one of the most old school combos. Well, ever since Mars was released, at least. You make them run to the edge of the arena.
Looking over at the Death Prophet, they're going after Leostyle. They've got the Aphotic Shield that's going to keep him alive. They'll go after Emo. They're looking for a silence, but don't have 4 right clicks on him, so he'll rend in away. Bramble Maze placed down. The Cursed Crown onto Kaka. They'll use the arena. They'll throw the spear, that Earth Spike, into a complete wrong spot.
Dire's
Doesn't
middle
matter, he was dead
tower is
right.
under attack.
Yeah, but that
Radiant's
kill
bottom
did look really
tower
funny.
is
Like,
under
to the
attack.
left there, maybe he saw a ghost. Who knows? Taking him out pretty easily though.
Maybe got some screen tear, and it looked like the heroes were somewhere else. I don't know.
It's possible.
Radiant's
know.
bottom tower is under attack.
DotA, I think it's officially
Dire's
out of
top
beta
tower
now, right?
is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
I think I read some art. I'm not sure if it's actually or not. So I'm not gonna make some more meta jokes here now. This or not.
Radiant's bottom tower
Better be safe
is
here,
under
sorry, you know?
attack.
I'm
Dire's
down
top
to be safe.
tower is under attack.
They're going to go in there. Who's there ready to go forward? Illusion
Radiant's
trying to
bottom
paint
tower is
circles
under
around. They've got the exorcism, but the damage with the finger will take out Leostyle. Off the bounce around, but it's not going to be enough damage to take out anybody outside of IG. Just in the look over now at MJZ will pop the borrowed time. That's going to be the IO getting out as they'll look to continue forward and find themselves moves. They've got 2 kills, looking for a third. Borrowed time already moved on cooldown for another 45. The hope missile hit, the light will end, and that's MJZ falling. Who's real dead on the side of Thunder Predator. IG doing a good job and maybe looking for a +1.
No disarms on him though. They have to be so careful to fight it. They didn't have arena and DP. That's really the only way IG wins the fight. They bursted DP down before Abaddon shields him and heals him before he gets those Spirit Siphons off. They did a wonderful job relocating into the back line and that perfect line finger as well. So much
Radiant's
damage
bottom
coming
tower
through.
is under attack.
Pretty decisive victory here
Radiant
for IG.
structures are fortified.
Yeah, that's their first real decisive victory, and you know, that's with them not having everything from the Jug just yet. He's finally got the Battle Fury. He's going to be building into more.
Radiant's
So we'll
bottom
see what
tower
he can
has
get.
fallen.
And the Omni Slash didn't exactly feel strong enough, but I mean, it was bouncing around 5 heroes practically, so it's mitigated well by the side of IG.
It's really like most of the damage comes out from the Mars Arena plus Dark Willow combination at this point. And
Right.
of course from the DP. They lost the DP right away. No way they can fight anymore. Potential setup pop. Relocate. Is up now. But Frank taking it out. Frank with the nose. Smells fishy.
6 cents. Call down being used for those
Radiant are
stacks.
scanning.
Trying to clean up where he can. Fly. Top of the net
Amazing
worth
what you
now,
found
and Emo
laying
is
around.
recovering. He's only 700 gold behind Leostyle, so I wondered where he would recover, and it comes from that fight up towards top. He's been given some space, and I'm impressed with what he's got. You know, especially since his start just didn't feel that great.
Yeah, doing a really good job recovering here. I think he's gonna go for the Maelstrom first, yep. And to probably the BKB after that. Possibly Yules, both really good choices here. Of course the Yules also protected against the Omni Slash, so maybe his preferred choice this game. Flyfly farming away a Storm. He is pretty damn fat. Like, usually when we see this combination, they seem to struggle to get the foothold in the game. This time around though, very well for themselves. Maybe that will restore my faith into the support IO. Probably not, but maybe.
Not a lot of faith. Oh, I sense it from you already, so it's got to be restored. We'll see if they can do that. But the game's even so far. I think that Thunder Predator has done a good job up to this point. We'll see if they can continue to try and stride. JT not able to get a kill there with the Rolling Thunder onto MoOz. We'll go into the Shadow Realm, Yugi's grandfather, and then back away.
It is so obnoxious to play against Pangolier on those walls. Like, it feels like it never ends. Bong, 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 bong. He still keeps rolling, especially level 15 when that 3 seconds plus duration talent comes into play. And it's just one of the most obnoxious heroes to play against DotA.
Dire's
Absolutely hate
are fortified.
Pangolier.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
By Thunder Predator, they were backing off and kind of giving that, maybe that feel to IG that they are smoking up. They're going to find themselves an IO who will tether away, so that smoke gets broken. They're going to continue to chase. They're not finding anything though, so
Radiant's
good
top
smoke
tower
break there
is
from
under attack.
Ollie. Well done, and perfect positioning, knowing that he could tether back. And that really puts a wrench in the plans of Thunder Predator.
I know Yule's coming out here. As soon as the smoke breaks, you should be ready with the Yules because you're planning for a pickoff, right? But
Radiant's
Kaka,
top tower has fallen.
no, not Kaka. Ollie making it out with the skin of his teeth here. If the Yules comes out, he's dead. They have 2 Yules setups now. Mars has 1. DP has 1. A lot of potential here.
Attacker already for Kaka. That's going to help with his positioning, and he's really good on this line. I'd be surprised if he just ends up being the backbreaker in these fights.
It feels though, as we always just see it. Either Shadow Shaman or Lion, one of the 2 heroes are always picked up by Chinese teams, it feels like. And just because of the single target disable they add. You can just burst priority targets so damn fast. They can't BKB, they can't use Scepter. Gonna be tough to survive.
Flyfly.
Wanna make use of that Link Dagger straight away. Finger also up.
Sure do.
Pangolier open back and pull on the
Radiant's top tower.
It looks like it was going to go well for IG. They will end up recovering the fight, getting full supports on the side of Thunder Predator, but that is not what they expected. Going in with such an initiative like that. Look over now at Emo. Gets speared, but avoids it.
How is that possible? I've never seen that before. He literally got speared, he was flying away.
They're going to go with one more.
JT going back in as an Exorcist dog getting blown up by it. What is happening? How did he get out of his spear?
He got hit and then slided. Oh, good earth spike, but the double silence comes in. They're going to continue forward.
We'll be off the ground.
But just once again, they've got the Hex on a Leostyle who has the bottom shield on him, right on top of the line. They're trying to chase down Kaka, which they should be successful in doing. The relocate is out, but leaving Emo. Another 2-man silence coming in once again. Don't get Kaka just a look over, maybe. Right.
Maybe. But Frank the tank, we all know the legends. He does not want to go down easily. Also has the nose of a god. Got many things going for him.
Frank the tank. Going streaking to the quad.
Gyrocopter, he popped his BKB and he died in 1 second. So much damage coming out from the Exorcism, from the Omni Slash.
Dire are scanning.
Be really careful here. He needs to tank up a lot more if he wants to stand any chance of surviving here. He has so much damage from BKB, it's kind of...
Going to the Shadow Realm. Crown out. Trying to get that terrorize out, but it's not going to be enough. And now the Jug trying to man fight Emo, doing a good amount of damage. And just ramped it away, but not so lucky.
Nice.
Time on the money. JT not having the game that we really expect from him, as he's been this anchor for IG so many times before.
His game is still pretty decent. He's quite farmed, very close to his Blink Dagger, or even Lotus Orb if he chooses to go for that first. Protect the Gyrocopter from the opposite flash. And he's going to push pit. We've seen it so many times. Exorcism absolutely destroys it.
Take a look at this replay and watch the spear, and before it hits the tree,
I don't know how
the
that's
slide
possible.
off.
I've never seen that before.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Roshan
I
has
have not
fallen
a
to
single
the
time
Radiant.
never could ever seen that before. Easy Roshan for the TP here,
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
and TP as well. Omni Slash is ready. Just TP out. Hero Scepter, not in range. IO is the sacrificial lamb here.
They're gonna look over, find Ollie. Crib Swarm ups the mech, trying to run out of the hands of Leostyle. New excitement, and eventually he's gonna fall. It does make a little bit of space. Does keep alive the gyro.
Frank already smoked up again. Yules.
Yeah, might clash over mid.
Have to be so careful here.
Over, and now they got the axe that's out onto the Mars. They'll use the finger there with the Terrorite. He's gonna clear back the line into the Bramble. He's rolling for the fire coming in, but it's gonna be enough. Goes into the shower around the moves, and then onto Kaka. They put Uriel with the BKBB pop by flyfly. We got the Lion, and Ollie's already out of the fight as he died over bottom. JT trying to swashbuckle away, but the Yules is out. Leostyle on the JT. Shield crash right on top of Frank. Who's that God's Rebuke. They've got the Shadow Run Strike as well as mid-scoil coming in from MJZ to get the kill on the JT. They will take out a third, and Thunder Predator are starting their
Dire's
roll.
top tower is under attack.
Okay, head now. Juggernaut. Already Saint Joshua completed. First ultimate orb up as well. Halfway through his Skadi. He's farming up so damn fast. Suddenly that one team fight really helped him. Now 2k ahead of the Gyro, who was previously 1k ahead of him. TP
Dire's
going
top
into the
tower
Lotus
is
Orb
under
herself.
attack.
Interesting. Usually we just see that BKB.
Dire's top tower has
Feeling himself a
fallen.
little bit here. Wants to get the Lion spells off, of course.
Thunder Predator are doing a good job again of squeezing the map. They got the 2-2 up towards top. This is where they found a lot of their success, and this is going to get difficult for IG, especially when you've got heroes that have that Battle Fury and have that potential to farm so well. So like, you're going to see MoOz have
Dire's middle
a
tower
lot
is
more
under
room to
attack.
farm the map than
Radiant's bottom
flyfly
tower
is really
is
going to
under
have
attack.
if they continue to get squeezed on this. I was going to say squozing, but you know, they're getting squeezed pretty tight.
Getting squeezed pretty tight. Never feels good. I
Dire's
speak
middle
from
tower
experience here.
has fallen.
But Mars the pink bottom. Trying to tank
Radiant's
with the big
bottom
gun.
Bramble
tower is
maze.
under
Good
attack.
BKB. Easy TP out. Relocate though. They're gonna get a free IO here. Unless Emo can potentially be that tether target. He has to
He's
be careful.
hoping to
Like, if he's not careful, he can die too here. He has no defensive item yet.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Nope,
That's
he's
not
not
fun.
Stop right away.
And that's the BKB just getting forced out on the Gyro. They've got the Yules. They're back over mid. They're moving around the map so well. They found the Gyro now mid. They were just over bottom. He popped the so that's not a bad thing. I'm going to bounce around and get the kill on the flyfly. They push the Gyro, and it's still going over. JT goes into the Rolling Thunder. Needs to get out, and
Dire's
flyfly, you
middle
really don't want to buy back in this situation. You're going to lose in tier 3. I think you're losing racks.
Smell my feet, says MoOz. After just tears
Dire's
life
middle tower
into the
has
hole.
fallen. Radiant's courier has been killed.
So quick into these racks, 24 minutes in. And meanwhile, Emo just got
Dire's middle
solo
barracks
killed by
has fallen.
MoOz.
Dire's middle barracks
Dark World
has
solo
fallen.
kill? Yeah, that's good, yeah. What? And they're going top. They're going straight top.
Trampled.
Gyrocopter up in 5. I don't think they can commit for this.
Dire's top
Because the
tower
TP ult is
is
over.
under
They should be
attack.
retreating here. Maybe they're just feeling themselves too
You
much.
say they
Cheese
have to
kebab
retreat,
again.
but yeah, they feel themselves. They feel great.
Dire's
And they're still
top
working with an
tower
Aegis. I don't really think they need to back off. They're going to go Earth Spike, but the Blade Fury backing off for a second. Homing missile moving forward, and that's not going to reach its target. Gets blown up before it can possibly hit.
Wow, man. Thunder Predator. They can go up 1-0 here. Oh, JT Dual set the
He's caught again. Rules up in the air. They're gonna land the spear. Nowhere to go. JT's game has been non-existent.
Where was he going? For the bounty runes, I assume. Now Kaka also going for the bounty. He doesn't even pick it up. He's like, okay, you take it. Sorry, man. I didn't want to start any beef. Yeah, IG, like, just no chance in the team fight. This is the biggest problem with this IO. He doesn't give you anything. He literally just keeps the carry alive for a little bit longer. No disable, no damage, no tankiness, no nothing really. That's why Tsunami and I are hard IO haters now.
You're not gonna walk out on me.
Are you?
Radiant structures are fortified.
Seeing the support IO, I would hope not. Oh god, Bramble Maze once again. Flyfly, hurts the crown, and yeah, he's gonna be forced to pop the BKB. He's trying to TP out. He's successful in doing so, but Ollie, that means he's caught out as they go into the middle ground and find him. They'll kill off Ollie. He's dead for 55 seconds.
It happened like 4 times already, like 3-4 times where he just BKB TPs or TPs out in time, and IO is just standing, you know, behind, trying to save him, and there's nothing to be saved, because he's out already.
That BKB for Flyfly has literally just been such a defensive mechanic for him.
Yeah.
The one time he used it offensively was that fight over mid, and he was dead immediately. It didn't matter.
2.6k health now on the jug. A Baron there to heal him, killing one to heal him. How do you kill this man? How do you kill MoOz?
A lot of luck and perfect execution.
Getting the
First
impale.
spike in.
He almost lost 1% of his health. No, like 4.
100 more Earth spikes, he may get him. They're gonna go Kaka, now they're going towards the rat. Lane through Evo, top of the BKB. Attention over onto Frank, who's on the high ground and left the world. They'll get the kill into the Mars. That's okay from IG, but it did cost Kaka the buyback.
It did. Like, I'm sure they're happy with this still. They got the top ranks. They didn't even have to use Exorcism, which is now level 3. Ollie again.
Terrorize and then catch Ollie. They've got the Omni on a fly.
They will get this kill. Flyfly and GG is called. 1-0 Thunder Predator. The Cinderella story continues, and they are 1 game away from eliminating IG.
Wonderful. Cinderella story anymore? Like they just stopped.
No, I don't know.
Tier 1 teams.
Yeah.
Yesterday VG, today IG, stomping one after the other. How do you stop them? Was it VG? Sorry, I might have been mixing up teams here.